Hey, hello, people. Hello. Hello. This is Spirit Journey. Good morning, Friday, here in Rwanda. Yes, good morning. Today is Friday, May 24, 2024, and the time is 9:15 a.m. Yep. Me and my little pooch yet. Let me show you him. Come on. Oh, I should take the cover off. Yeah, it's him. Hey, Labby. Hey, Labby. Yeah. Yeah, he's resting. He ate all that good food. He ate all that good food. Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of zonked out right now. Oh, my little feet. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just relaxing here in my living room. Just had my I just had goat stew. Yeah, I purchased goat yesterday, and it was really tasty. Yep, and yeah, I believe in leftovers, and I had it with a little rice. Yep. Oh, I got a wooden bowl. Let me show you. I went on a trip about a couple of weeks ago. It's a wooden bowl, and then show you my little wooden spoon. They have real wooden spoons. Yeah, I got at a tourist place. Yeah. Oops, sorry, it's dirty. Yeah, real wooden spoon. Yeah, so yeah, my little wooden bowl. Yeah, I love earthy things like this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited. Um, yeah, what I want to talk about, people. Yeah, everything here is okay. Th Things are happening. Things are happening. Yeah, I had multiple phone calls, seemed like back to back last night. Things are shaking up here, and I would imagine things are shaking up everywhere. It's the signs of the time. But what my focus is about the number 45. See, I'm still kind of hesitant to say the name of the former president, number 45. I'm very excited. Yeah, there was many of you know that I'm from New York City. I lived in Manhattan, but I'm born and raised in Queens, one of the five boroughs. But for the last 21 years, I lived in Manhattan, and I love Manhattan. It's the best place in the world. But things change, as you know, and I decided last year, well, actually, in 2022, I originally was going to leave, and then things didn't work out, and I stayed, and then opportunity presented itself, and someone tried to steal my little boy there. Yep. And I said, that's it. I'm leaving. And checked to see if the doors were open for me to leave. And it was, and I took the opportunity. And yeah. So I heard about that there was to be a rally, a number 45 rally in, get this, Bronx, New York City. Yep, South Bronx. And most people know it's an airplane. Most people know that the South Bronx is the poorest part, or one of the poorest sections in all of New York City. Over 60% of the population there are on public assistance. Yes, it's very poor. Lot of people from the Caribbean, the Spanish-speaking Caribbean world. Um, it has its own flavor. And, well, Trump was on trial, and I'm just learning. At least I heard first, and then I'm actually seeing in the news thing just a second ago to confirm what I heard that Trump got acquitted of all 80 charges. He was acquitted. That means it's thrown out, and I'm actually happy about that. And things is backfiring on um, the people who are against him. See that? like they're doing things, and they're desperate. Their actions are desperate, and it doesn't really hold any weight. And yeah, I heard about this other person. What's his name? The World Economic Forum, WEF, that he left, right? See, a lot, see, they're escaping. See, one by one, those individuals who, yeah, Schwab, he left, resigned. Yeah, see, now the roaches are escaping. They know the fumigator is coming, yes? The fumigator is coming. And they see that they can't get him right now. That now number 45 is getting appeal, a growing appeal with the people who socially was considered against him. I was a supporter, well, I would say a fan. From 2016 on, I was a fan of number 45, yes. But prior to that, his politics, I was not, just being honest. But when I saw his video going down, he was in his building and he's going down the escalator with his wife, and he spoke, and I knew he was for me. And also thank this little boy, little black kid. He was like a preteen, and he's wearing a business suit. He looked real sharp. He spoke real eloquent, and he into politics or something. He seemed to know all these terminologies and stuff and politics. I said, wow, let me find out who this kid, let me find out more what this kid is talking about. He was talking about Trump in 2016. And I said, if number 45 attracts people like him, let me find out more about this person. And I never looked back. Yeah. So, excuse me. So, I'm very moved to do this live stream because, yeah, I have my monitor in front of me on, uh, showing me the rally. Yeah, the Bronx Rally with number 45. Yeah, things are changing in the world very quickly. You notice all these um, natural disasters, the flooding, hailstorms in places, in the desert. So you wonder what's going on. Well, the forces, the people behind um, all this mess that's happening in the world, they're scared and they're retreating, or I should say, they're escaping somewhere. But I heard about the rally, and I fell asleep. He was to come on at around 6 p.m. New York time, but the time difference here, I would have to be awake at midnight or 1 p.m. I mean 1 a.m. And I was asleep at that time. But I'm happy to see that they did have the rally, and I guess it was very successful. And I'm looking at the monitor right now, and it's in the Bronx, South Bronx. And who would have known that something like this were possible? Again, I'm born and raised in New York City, and things things growing up, things were socially segregated, and certain people you're not supposed to like, or you're not supposed to listen to, right? Yeah, that's the world that I grew up under. And but when I'm watching this thing, and you see all types of people in the South Bronx, in some area in the South Bronx, waiting for number 45 to come out. And it's all different types of people. And it just made me excited. It made me really, really excited to see this. Again, it's like a paradigm shift. That's what's happening. People are waking up. People are fed up. Again, I left New York City in December of 2023. you know. Things are going downhill fast. But the people who will remain, they're like, with the migrant situation, I'm just going to say the illegal situation. Yeah, they're getting fed up now. They say, hey, wait a minute. And they see that they've been duped by the current administration. Yes, a lot of lies, and they're using lies to manipulate, in my opinion. Um, yeah, so I'm looking at this screen with people. Right now, they have a black woman speaking. Uh, I guess that's her son had passed away, military person. Yeah, yeah, people are, gang violence, and it's sad that this is happening. Um, and people are fed up, and they decided to give number 45 a chance and hear what he has to say, because the current administration it never went to the South Bronx or anywhere. See, people are waking up in New York City. Um, no, the current administration, um, he's not, what do you call it, campaigning. See, what happened was that his campaign was in front of a green screen, in my opinion. It was a green screen, and it's not holding any weight anymore. It's not holding any weight. They took they stole the vote, in my opinion, and it had the green screen with everything. I don't know anyone who's really following that guy. I don't know anyone. So if he's that with him, then number 45. But that's not the case. And their lies are being exposed. So people are upset. And someone initiated this rally. And, excuse me, yeah. And it's a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people. They said that the line to get into where the rally would be is over the plane. It's over 1.5 hours long to enter. You have um, you have blacks, whites, Hispanics, Asian. Yeah, you have people with red hat. Let me show you. Let me. Oops. Okay. Oh, I have something on my screen. Okay. I have a pop up on my screen. I'm trying to get rid of it. I don't know whether that you see it or not. Okay. I don't know whether you can see it. This pop up is there and I can't get rid of it. But see, yeah, this a lady, black lady. You got people with cowboy hats, the red hats. You got Asians also. This is in the South Bronx. The South Bronx. Sorry. Yeah, this is the South Bronx. And who would ever imagine? I mean, about a month ago, I was wondering, hey, wouldn't it be great if number 45 came to New York? Yeah. I mean, I was so like scared about, letting, I didn't let people know what my political stuff was, here, openly. Yeah, over the internet, yes. But even that, I had some reservations. But I did let people on my channel know, but not publicly, not like out in the street. No. Um, but now people are exploring other alternatives to listen to, and that I'm excited about. I mean, I would never think something like this could happen after, especially after 2020. It was such an anti number 45 sentiment. They were intimidating people. Yes, I did feel intimidated. Um, but I see, what I do at home is my business. And when you go in the ballot room and you pull that lever, it's behind a curtain, you know? So um, Don't let them push you. You have a right to follow who you want to follow. But I'm just excited that, see, things were very socially segregated in New York City, and people now are upset, and we're tired about the race narrative. It is tiring. And now you have here in the South Bronx, the poorest section in New York City, yeah, of all different backgrounds coming together. And so I think this is the signs of the time that people are now coming out of their comfort zones, are willing to explore other areas. If you look on different videos now, people are wising up about the history of humanity. We were lied to about our humanity. I mean, how, our origins, I should say, that's what I mean, our origins. It is found that our chromosomes, that these, I forget, polymers, I forget the name, but on the end of the chromosomes, it has a cap. And these caps is what prevents the chromosomes when they reproduce, when they split. It keeps it all in there. But as time goes on, you start to lose those caps. And they said that that one of the chromosomes has that cap inside, and they realized that our genetics were altered, and evolution cannot create the type of alteration that our genetics show. And so people are waking up. Humanity was created, but was created, was it 200,000 years ago, they said. That type of change, I don't know how they could ascertain the amount of time, duration, but it said around 200,000 years ago, our genetics were modified. And the Bible does talk about, let us make man in our image. Us is plural. Let us make man in our image. So they're taking what was already here on this planet, and then they created that man to look like the people who came to this planet. And that's what they're talking about. And so why am I mentioning something like that? What does that have to do with this? Well, the powers at large created faith-based systems. They created duality, and this duality of black or white, Republican, Democrat, all these things to add division. Because, see, they don't want you to be aware that there is a puppeteer. There is a puppeteer over us that's manipulating us, that's causing the fighting and causing all the mayhem, creating the gangs and all that. People are waking up. And this election that's coming up in November in America is a very important one. And I did hear some things, and I hope it doesn't come to pass, but it doesn't look good, according to, what do you call it, people from the what do you call it? They what do you call it? Remote viewing. They're remote viewers, and they discovered some things that's may happen. At least the five remote viewers all came up with the same thing about DC in America. It doesn't look good. And so I think what's happening now, that it's a frenzy. People are waking up, and they know, even the Bible talks about, they know that time is short, so they're desperate, and they're doing desperate things. And Trump is, oops, I said that word, well, either way, is the opposition of all this, but I really think it's one coin, but they're two sides of the coin, and they're just deciding who wants to play what side. That's what I really believe. But yeah, the factions, they're playing their game, and they know the time is short. Yeah, we were created for some reason down here, and they're using distractions like racism, sexism, all, genderism. It's all to distract and confuse you and get you angry. And number 45 is just someone who's playing the counterpart of the narrative and they don't like it. Yep, he may not be part of the team or like a radical, a radicalized faction in their eyes. But, New York City is waking up. Who would ever thought in New York City that Trump would, let me just say, he came to the Big Apple. And I think uh, he's going to win like a landslide. Yes. Yeah. And I voted for number 45 in 2016. Yes. And it was the first time ever in my voting history that I ever wanted to vote for someone. Not because someone else, I said, I'm going to vote for him. And I stood behind him. And I'm really excited, and I'm wishful. I'm wishful for all New Yorkers, all of America. America is in trouble, big time, and I think it's just going to get real rocky. This is just the beginning. Yeah, I do watch the program with the remote viewers, and yeah, please pray for him. They said something about June or July. Um, that he's going to be under a lot of challenges, number 45, certain things he's allegedly might be doing because of the stress. Please pray for him. Pray for his safety and pray for our nation, America, and pray for the whole planet. Yeah, we're all in trouble. We're all, are at a very unsure footing. So, yes, I say I have some viewers. Yes, good morning. Good morning here from Rwanda. Yes. Yeah, please pray for me also. Things are happening here in my life. And I think everybody's going through something, challenges, things like that. But um, let me just say, yeah, this is a world of illusions. And we never really die. Our bodies might die, but our spirit is eternal. Our spirit is eternal. And we are more than that. We're more than just the physical. We are eternal. Yeah. And so I'm telling this to myself too. Don't be afraid. There are going to be some things I think going to be very challenging, but be of good cheer. We are eternal. And the powers at large, they're jealous of us. They are jealous. They need us more than we need them. They need us. The powers that control the planet, they need us to give them our energy. They need us. We don't need them. They need us. They need us. And they're jealous of us and who we really are. We're spirit beings. And they want us to think that they are gods. They're not God. A lot of them, a bunch of deviants. They are deviants that control the planet. But the power is you, because they always come to us to do everything for them. Well, start letting them prove their deity. They cannot do it. They don't have true power, but we do. We as humans have the power of true creation because we come from the source. So, with those words, I thank you. I thank you. I'm going to continue watching this rally, and Number 45. Yeah, go number 45. Yes. Yes, I'm a fan of his. He's from New York. I'm from New York. He was born in Queens. I was born in Queens. He lived in Manhattan. I lived in Manhattan. So, and he lived very close to where I live. So we're actually neighbors, Not we're not neighbors now. I'm in a different country, but it's all good. And pray for his safety and pray for my safety here. Okay. Thank you again for listening and enjoy your Friday. Yay. Okay, bye-bye.